There's a version of you that shows up every holiday season. The one who stares at the group chat, sees the plans forming, and feels your chest quietly tighten. Everyone else seems excited, planning outfits, sharing recipes, talking about how it'll be so good to be together again. And you feel something closer to dread. You start rehearsing your excuses. You tell yourself you're busy. You tell yourself you're tired. You tell yourself you'll see them next time. And then you feel guilty because some part of you whispers, what kind of person doesn't want to be with their own family for the holidays? But here's the truth almost no one says out loud. If being around your family doesn't feel like rest, if you leave more drained than when you arrived, if your body tightens when you imagine going back, then your distance is not a moral failure. It's a nervous system response. It's self-protection. You're not broken for needing space. You're not cold for wanting distance. You're not heartless for feeling safer alone. You are responding to something real, even if you can't fully name it yet. Maybe for you, holidays never felt safe. Maybe as a child, you watched the adults smile for photos and then watched those same adults criticize, explode, drink too much, or go silent. Maybe you learned very early that family time meant walking on eggshells, laughing at jokes that hurt you, being compared to siblings or cousins, being told you're too sensitive when your feelings were real. So now as an adult, when people say family is everything, nothing is more important than being together, you'll regret not going. A part of you feels confused because you didn't experience together as safety. You experienced together as bracing. So when you avoid those gatherings now, it's easy to tell yourself, I'm selfish, I'm dramatic, I'm the problem. But your body is not trying to ruin the holidays. Your body is trying to protect you from reliving an old story. There's a psychology behind why you keep your distance. One part of it is attachment. If you grew up with caregivers who were unpredictable, critical, dismissive, or emotionally unavailable, you may have learned that closeness comes with a cost. Maybe you became the good child, the one who performed, pleased, and made everything look fine. Maybe you became the quiet one, invisible enough to escape the conflict. Maybe you became the fixer, always mediating, smoothing things over, calming everyone down. Whatever role you played, it wasn't just a personality. It was survival. And every holiday, that role is waiting for you. You walk into that house, and suddenly, you're not the adult you've worked so hard to become. You're the child again, the teenager again, the one who swallows their feelings so everyone else stays comfortable. Is it any wonder your body says, no, not again, not this year? Is it any wonder you feel safer on the outside than at the table? Another part of this is what your nervous system learned. For years, your body collected evidence, the comments about your weight, the digs at your life choices, the way no one noticed when you were hurting, the way love always seemed to come with conditions. So now, when you get that invite, it's not just a calendar event. It's a signal. Your heart rate picks up, your stomach drops, your mind starts planning escape routes before you've even said yes. You might call it overthinking. You might call it being dramatic, but your body is simply remembering. And sometimes, the kindest thing you can do is to listen. You might also be grieving the family you wish you had. The people online sharing cozy, warm, connected holiday moments might stir something deep in you. Not jealousy in a cruel way, but grief. Grief for the version of family you never got to feel. Grief for the childhood where you could relax at the table. Grief for the parents who could see you, really see you, without turning it back on themselves. And because you are grieving that, being around your actual family can feel like salt in a wound. Every joke, every dismissal, every subtle dig reminds you, this is not the family I needed. So you pull away, not because you hate them, not because you're unforgiving, but because being close to them magnifies the loss of what you never had. Distance, in that sense, is a kind of boundary around your grief. Here is something you deserve to hear. You are allowed to protect your peace, even from your own family. You are allowed to notice. I don't feel safe here. I don't feel seen here. I shrink around these people. And instead of forcing yourself to push through it for the sake of appearances, you are allowed to choose environments where your body doesn't have to brace. That doesn't mean you'll never see them again. It doesn't mean you're cutting everyone off forever. It doesn't mean you don't love anyone there. It means you are learning to love yourself too. And sometimes, loving yourself looks like leaving early, saying no this year, doing something smaller, spending the day with people who actually feel like home, even if they're not related to you. If you avoid family during the holidays, it doesn't automatically mean you are the problem. Sometimes, it means you are the first one in your lineage to notice that something in the pattern is not okay. You are the first one to say, I can't keep abandoning myself just to be included. I can't keep laughing along with my own hurt. I can't keep pretending this doesn't affect me. That awareness is not selfish. It's a sign of growth. Because the truth is, the version of you that survived those earlier years did what they had to do. But the version of you listening to this now is allowed to choose something different. So if you find yourself this year staring at your phone, feeling that mix of guilt, dread, longing, and confusion, maybe try telling yourself this. It makes sense that I feel this way. It makes sense that part of me wants distance. It makes sense that my body remembers what my mind tries to minimize. You are not weak for needing space. You are not cruel for protecting yourself. You are not unloving for stepping back from what hurts you. You are a human being whose nervous system, whose history, whose heart has carried more than anyone may ever fully understand. And whether you go or stay home or do something completely your own, you still deserve a holiday where at least one person is committed to your peace. Let that person finally be you.